Coby White has been traded from the Chicago Bulls in a move that has me scratching my head. Y'all know we gonna talk about it, break it all down, but you gotta hear the music first. Cognac, gang. Shy Boys Podcast with the Cognac Boys. I'm Cognac Boy Bobby, and I'm bringing y'all some breaking news. Coby White has been traded from the Chicago Bulls. We knew that the writing was on the wall for the Chicago Bulls. We knew that eventually Coby White will be traded, and Coby White is now headed to the Charlotte Hornets. And let's break down the trade first because I'm a bit confused. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Not even going to lie to y'all. So the Chicago Bulls got in a 3-team trade with themselves, the Hornets, and the Thunder. They complete a 3-team deal that lands Chicago Collin Sexton Ousman Dieng and 3 second-round picks. The Charlotte Hornets get Coby White and Mike Conley, while OKC will get Mason Plumlee. What? This is it? The only silver lining, the only thing I'm feeling is like, bruh, is the picks. Collin Sexton will not be here, in my personal opinion. Ousman Dieng is a guy that has played in 27 games this season, only played 10 minutes a game this season. And yeah, he's a power forward center, but what am I supposed to expect out of that? And I'm not saying that we got to go all in and just be crazy and hope that every trade that we get is going to have somebody, you know what I'm saying, playing here long term. But then at the same time, when you let go of Coby White, I think that you're supposed to have something that's a little bit more feasible. But hey, the picks, I guess. Yeah. It looks like they want to hold on to guys like Jaden Ivey. It looks like Ayo Dosunmu, at least right now, is safe. The Charlotte Hornets get a lot better. We just seen the Washington Wizards, in my opinion, get better. The Chicago Bulls are still missing some pieces. I don't know if the Chicago Bulls are just loading up to go out there and attack and go after somebody. I don't know. But we do know before they got the ball rolling on trying to make trades, the Chicago Bulls was letting the league know that they will be a quote-unquote hub for letting guys or, you know, freeing themselves up to where that team can get rid of some contracts and where the Chicago Bulls will be, you know what I'm saying, allowing themselves to free up the space as well. But this adds another guard to the Chicago Bulls. The Dieng person is a center / power forward. He's only 6'9", so take it for what you will. But the Chicago Bulls add on to the pile of second-round draft picks that they're going to have available to them. And I at least thought that we was going to be a lot different. I ain't even going to lie to you when it came to the Coby White trade. That's it. So we'll see. So the second-round picks, according to Zach Lowe, coming from Charlotte, they're sending the least favorable of Charlotte and Denver in 2029, and then New York Knicks of 2031. So we'll be waiting for those second-round picks. Collin Sexton. Am I saying it wrong? You got me feeling like Ousman Dieng. Ousman Dieng. I'm sorry. Yeah. Hopefully it's just more on the way, man. Yeah, because, yeah. Hey, R-Dub. Look, I get the want to get off of Coby White, but this one right here don't rocks the room for me. You know what I'm saying? This one don't hit the same. And I'm with you, V-Rod. We finna start Giddy at center, bro. Giddy finna be a point center. Fuck is you talking about? The Hornets won the trade, really. Collin Sexton, of all people. I think Collin Sexton is a player that they was looking at for just getting the Bulls are what it looks like to me is that the Bulls getting ready to tank. That's just what it looks like to me. I think that's what we need to prepare ourselves for. And yeah, I think that's just what's on the docket right now. When it comes to Collin Sexton and yeah, when we look at that contract, pretty much his contract is over after this season. So the Chicago Bulls will be making more money available for their team. So we'll see. What? Girl, you get your whole mama up there. Get on now. Y'all see, every time I hop on, y'all see my daughter come rolling through. It's never my son. It's my daughter. Go talk to your mama. You just left your mama. She all the way upstairs with her. She gonna come by to me because she hear me recording. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? My baby wants her showtime, y'all. My baby want her showtime. Hey, man, that's just what it is. It look like the Chicago Bulls are tanking, and we'll see. We do have our own first round pick, but from the moves that have been made so far, the Chicago Bulls have not accumulated any first round picks. Joshua says, what are we doing, Bobby? I need the Bulls to make a big move soon, or else we're going to be running a small ball lineup 24/7. I think the Chicago Bulls, the way it looks like, I don't know if they're trying to go in for the playoffs. But Joe Cowley just tweeted out that the Chicago Bulls are not done making moves. So, yeah, we're going to see what's to it, man. We're going to see what's to it because we got a lot of guards. And I don't know what teams are going to do right now. But you just seen that the Dallas Mavericks, they just did a huge trade, getting rid of a bunch of their money that's on their books. And the Chicago Bulls are getting rid of money that's on their books and situations to where they don't look like they're going to be winning many basketball games to end this season, bro. That's just how it looks to me. All the talk about trying to make a play for the push-off for the playoffs, it's definitely looking like a tank job right now. Like, you're going to be so bad that you don't have a choice but to tank because you're going to keep getting your ass kicked every time you go out there. I think the Bulls might be setting their sights on somebody. Maybe this is a move to allow Montes Buzelis just to get a bunch of touches and continue his development. You keep Josh Giddey probably on the side. Maybe let him come in for a little bit. Let Lachlan get some minutes, get some tick up. But as of right now, that's what it looks like to me. They could be positioning themselves to make a major move for somebody, but it looks like right now the Chicago Bulls are in the business of opening up a lot of money for this offseason, taking advantage of the draft picks that they're going to have available to them, and then moving in that direction. So we'll see, because the teams that have been around us right now, you know what I'm saying, in the Eastern Conference, like when we look at the standings right now, you got the Charlotte Hornets, who Coby White is going to play for, and they've been balling. So Coby White is going to go over there, be a contributor over there, and they're going to be able to do some things. But when you look at the teams where the Chicago Bulls are at now, Chicago Bulls are currently sitting in the 10 seed with the Charlotte Hornets just one game behind in taking that ranking. The Milwaukee Bucks, we know that they stink. The Nets stink. The Washington Wizards, they just traded for Anthony Davis and Trae Young, so they should be pushing up above the Chicago Bulls. I think the Chicago Bulls are really, really leaning into the tank, bro. And Billy said it right. He said, facts, Bobby. Bulls is tanking for the draft. Great draft class this year. And you rather go out there and have as many bites at the apple as you possibly can. Again, we still got to give a huge shout out to the Miami Heat for forcing the Chicago Bulls to finally pick a fucking direction. And that's just what it all comes down to. Because I know I'm not the only one that got tired of being in a damn play-in. I got tired of being in the play-in. And they just released it with KC Johnson. Charlotte Hornets will be at the United Center February 24th. So in 20 days, Coby White will be making his return to the UC. Plus, Coby going home. So the Bulls doing favors is what you telling me, Ant the big homie. They send Vooch to a contender. You know what I'm saying? A playoff team in Boston Celtics. They send Coby White back to the crib. and a team that's kind of up on the rise. Hey, I guess they trying to do some stuff. But again, I thought it was gonna be a lot different. We definitely heard about, for those that are wondering why Coby White hasn't gotten, or the Bulls didn't receive a first round pick for him, it's simply because that's what the value was. The value was people telling them, we're not giving you an unprotected first round pick for him. That was just the idea of some teams. And the Chicago Bulls got what they got. Jay Capone said the Bulls are liars. What they lie about? Minnesota and Houston need cheap guards, and we got a boatload of them. Come with the picks. You hear me? Let's go. You hear me? Hey, Dilbert said this is the most trades I've seen the Bulls make since the early 2000s. Hey, guess that's it for the trades then. Nah, we might see a little bit more. They still got less than 24 hours before everything gotta go. But again, I don't know how it feels. Casey Johnson just tweeted this out. Want to give credit where credit is due. He said Coby White is the last remaining player from the guard packs era. In so many ways, he was heart and soul of the locker room as he found his voice and progressed in his talent. His work ethic, care factor, and commitment to team were palpable. He was a joy to cover. Hey, shout out to him. Hey, at least he's going to a team that's actually picking up that's actually trying to win basketball games, that's actually playing really well, that actually has some good players that he can surround himself with, like LaMelo, like Bridges, like Con Canupo, like Brandon Miller. They got players over there, so Coby White is going to a solid situation. Don't necessarily know how far they can rise up throughout the standings, but they've been playing some really good basketball, so it's been better than this situation here. I tell you that for Coby White. Like, I don't really know how I feel about this trade, though. Hey, I thought we was at least going to be able to get a young center, but it seems like that's not happening. I don't know if the Bulls are positioning themselves to go after Yves Missi for sure. Like, what if the New Orleans Pelicans be like, all right, we're going to need this type of package, and the Bulls are trying to package something up for Yves Missi, or the Bulls are just pretty much sitting back saying we're going to tank, try to get the best draft pick, hopefully in the top 5 if we possibly can, and then maneuver and sign a bunch of people this offseason. We'll see, because a lot of the people that the Bulls are picking up, they just taking on salary after salary because they know that they're going to wash those off of their books at the end of the season and have a lot of cap space. So we might be getting ready to prepare ourselves for a lot of shitty basketball. For real. V-Rod said Bulls gonna suck next 5 years. All these guards still got to be a package soon. No, I don't know, Perp. I don't know. You make beats? Hit the email. Cognacboys@gmail.com. I'm looking for something. Hit the email, bro. For real. No cap. Battle for the 2 position gonna be something. Giannis not coming here. I'm with you on that. I don't think the Bulls going to be in the business of making that happen, for sure. Told y'all. Told y'all. Told y'all. You're welcome. Hey, Reinsdorf going to retire Vooch jersey? He better not. For real. They ain't got a trigger on him. He do? I ain't ever seen him play. Y'all know I don't like to bullshit people and act like I seen people play. I don't know what this man is made of. I just know when I look at the stats, he played 10 minutes a game, only played in 27 minutes. Decent from the field, okay from the 3-point line. Somebody got to fill me in on something. Maybe it is a guy that they can keep around for a little bit. I wonder if he's coming up on restricted free agency like a couple players that we already got. And I hope this means something well for Ayo Dosunmu. I really do. I hope that means he's going to stick around. Real talk. I hope that's what that means, because I would love to keep Ayo Dosunmu on this team. Someone need to tell AK 2 second round picks don't equal a first. But if you can get as much talent in the building as possible, you could probably strike gold. You know, AK is going to look at, man, I was one of those guys that was right there when the Nuggets drafted Joker in the second round. You know he talking to himself in that way. You know he is. So, yeah. Ousman Dieng is another player that will be going into restricted free agency after this season. So, there you have it. Making us think we competing only to suck again. Hey, man, he going to tell the people what they want to hear, but actions speak louder than words. It's time to take it for what it is, bro. Real talk. Hoarding second round picks is crazy. Maybe you could package two of those seconds to get in at the back end of the first. I'm just saying. Maybe you can do that. Package a couple of those second round picks to get in at the back end of the first. We'll see. Salute to my man's SB. Salute Bobby in the chat. What the is going on? Hey, somebody cue up the Marvin Gaye. What's going on? For real, for real. End of an era. Kobe was the last. Yep. From OKC, just couldn't get on the court enough. This is a solid prospect. Okay. I can't wait to see him, bro. If he play for us. He is a bigger guy, so he might actually play for us outside of all the damn guards we got. Brendan Hill said, Bobby, I think you're right on the team not playing for Billy. How does he say a young, talented team isn't talented? How's that supposed to make the team feel your coach doesn't think you're talented? Well, now Billy got hella talent. And to be quite honest with you, it's so many people that want to see Billy Donovan go, including myself. Huge fan. Garland from Clippers. I think helps the Garland helps the Clippers because Harden would have dribble, shoot. I think Clippers make the playoffs. We'll see. I think the Cavs made a huge mistake going after James Harden. Yeah, you're going to win some regular season games, but what good is that going to do when you got to depend on them in the playoffs unless you expect a guy like Evan Mobley to be that huge step in helping Donovan Mitchell? But from what history tells us, he ain't that good in the playoffs. Hell of a basketball player in the regular season, but we know he fades, bro. AK has like 10 second round picks. Let's retire his jersey. Ain't no way, V-Rod. My GOAT was traded. No. I knew Kobe was going to get traded. I just didn't think it was going to be like this. But like I said, I think it's clear. That they just trying to clear the books. they want a fresh slate, bro. That's what it looks like. Goby. Giddy and Montes looks like the focus right now. And everybody else just going to have to get in line. 9 guards. Are we playing Nelly ball when he coached the Golden State Warriors at 90s, early 2000s? Maybe, bro. I hate the Collin Sexton part of the trade. I'm happy with us tanking. And that's why Collin Sexton is here. Because we about to go on tank. I like the Dieng trade, talented wing. Hopefully, bro. Like I said, y'all know I don't like to bullshit people about things that I'm not 100% sure on. So I'm not going to come out here and say that he's a good basketball player. I'm not going to say he's a bad basketball player. I watch OKC, but not a lot of it. So I can't give y'all a fair evaluation. Do I like the height? Do I like the youthfulness of the player? Sure. But only 27 games played this year, 10 minutes per game. Doesn't give you a large sample size to go off of. But hey, if relax say I need to relax, I'm going to relax until I get to see something, if we see something. But he is a power forward / center, so there's a big man for you. What the fuck kind of trade is this? Either I'm missing the big picture or we have trouble negotiating skills. They want to clear the books. And Kobe, they waited too long like they always do and didn't have the right mindset or the right timeline to trade Coby White. So now when his value depleted, with teams looking at how the Bulls have been playing, with teams looking at Coby White being due for a contract and not walking into restricted free agency, he's going to be an unrestricted free agent. He can absolutely just leave and go wherever the hell he wants. And plus, he might be getting somewhere between $20 and $30 million. So the value of that, it's hard to match a bunch of salaries to it, to just a guy that's making $13 million per year. Yeah. And I don't think the Bulls are in the business of trying to swing for somebody that's like a superstar. Send that email, Pert, for sure. As a Knicks fan, Ivy for Kolek, Sexton for Clarkson. I want to hold on to Jaden Ivey. I want to see what bro got. We have no protected first round picks. Portland is ass this year. We'll see what happens, man. Folks still on daddy duty. You know how I go, bro. You know how I go. They don't give a damn. Kids gonna slide right up on you. R Dub in the building said Coby was my favorite player on the team, but I would have traded him. I wouldn't have traded him for that weak stuff. That's one that has to be a conversation, right? Trice said we knew Coby White wasn't going to be here anyways, but where is the shooters? That's another great question. Well, Io shoots pretty well. After that, I guess you got guys that can shoot, but do we call them shooters? You know what I'm saying? Do we call them marksmen or elite 3-point shooters? No, not necessarily. Man, what's you with Kuminga? Says Brother Roots. Well, from what I've seen, it looks like the Golden State Warriors might be hanging on to Jonathan Kuminga. Does not make any sense to me. I don't understand it whatsoever. I really don't, for the life of me, don't understand why they won't come off Jonathan Kuminga if they're not gonna fucking play the kid. It makes no sense to me. I don't know. Could the Bulls still go out there and see? Maybe. Hello. Do you think Io is getting traded? I don't think so. Trice, I think they could have gotten more for White. Possibly. But you got to remember the ultimate goal for the Bulls has been 2026 offseason. This offseason, they talked about it the end of the season last year. Yeah, we're going to have a lot of flexibility for 2026. We're not going to skip any steps, all that hoo-hoo, ha-ha bullshit they was telling us. And then they go out there and tell us that they want to be competitive. And then all these moves signal to they want to tank. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck, bro? That's what all these moves are telling us. We also need a young talent with skill. Agreed. VO said this draft is full of talent first and second round. I hope so, bro. Real talk. Don't worry, Noah's going to rise up from the G League and save the team. Marty Ma. My man Sal from Horns Over Hoop podcast. What's the word, brother? He said there has to be more, right? More moves? I don't know. Anthony Simons is Coby White with Zach LaVine athleticism damn near. I want to know what's the plan for him. To be honest with you, I honestly want to know what's the plan for Anthony Simons. Do you hold on to a guy like that and say, hey, he can give us a little bit more? Do you feel that he's a more dynamic scorer than Coby White? Because I don't see him playing much defense, but what does he provide for you? You know what I mean? Booz Ellis can average 30 a night. I ain't there yet. V-Rod. I'm not there yet. He talking about Dr. Mantis. Come on, bro. Don't kill my joy. Nah. I'm trying to be even kill. And you talking about some P-Will all good. No, he ain't. Do you flip Trey Jones? That's an interesting question. Do you go to the Minnesota Timberwolves since they looking for point guard help and ask them what they got? Do you go to the Houston Rockets and offer Trey Jones to see what they got? The Bulls have been reportedly wanting Tyree Eason like badly. Like, is it Tyree Eason for, let's just say, Trey Jones and a bunch of second round picks? I don't know. We'll see. So pretty much we're not signing Coby, so at least we got 3 seconds in return, I guess. Can you go upstairs? She won't stop. Go! Bulls making moves. That's all that matter for now. Let's see what these players can do. I'm also tired of Billy, by the way. You and me both, and a lot of other people. Not gonna lie to you. Bro, this team is about to be so refreshing, win or lose. I'm happy with the choice of direction. 3 steps back to take 2 steps forward, hopefully. And that's all I can hope for, man. Can't even lie. Bobby, Donovan Mitchell can opt out of his contract at the end of the season. Bulls will have cap money to go after him. I ain't going to get ahead of myself, though, Billy. I'm not. All right, I got 2 people saying that Dieng is a good player. Hold on now. I'm going to do my research. We're going to revisit this. Real talk. I'm with you on that too, JGR. The Portland not ass. They actually decent. How good they can be in the West, I don't know. They not trash. You right on that. I'll give you that. You already know, man. Hey, I'm trying to get better, bro. Work on your game. That's it. That's all I do is try to work on my game. That's it. I don't worry about nobody else. I just work on my game. It is what it is. Appreciate it, brother. Terrible value for Coby White. All those years of building up Coby and giving him the keys just for 2 second-round picks. Collin Sexton and Dieng not even don't even matter enough to count. Again, I just said this. It's all about the cap space in the draft picks. And they waited too long to get rid of Coby White because when they first signed him to the deal, it was a fucking steal right then and right there. And they waited too long to trade him. So you got to go. People are not going to budge off of him, brother. Real talk. They not going to budge off of him. Steve-O talking about you can't make this shit up. They did, though. They did, though. All these guards are not one center. What we doing? DeAndre Jackson, I have no idea, brother. I guess we'll have a clear picture. They tanking. They tanking. That's what they doing. They tanking. They tanking. Dilbert confident. He say we got some talent, bro. He say we got some talent. Hey, Steady Service said, good job. Chicago, proud of you. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. You already know. Honestly, I would have tried to resign this guy with Io. I don't know, man. Tribute to Coby. Hell of an effort to improve his game and deal with constant Billy role changes. He closed a lot of games for us. Best of luck in NC. Now, that's a play I'm going to say best of luck. Yeah, that's a play I'm going to say best of luck. I know what you mean. Look, I'm not going hard for him, but if the Bulls was like, this is our decision, we're going to go for him, I wouldn't be too mad at it. Just me personally. I'm with you, NFL bully camp. The tank is on, y'all. I agree, Melvin. That's why I'm like, hold on, what? This set it up for the offseason, said Bobby Ray. He said they ain't done. All right. He talking about, yeah, we got YMCA talent. That's for the tank. That's for the tank. Hey, some of my people been asking for the tank. At this point, I have no rebuttals. No rebuttals. That's it, bro. But hey, man, I got to go ahead and close this thing out, man. I got to go ahead and make a run. And then Shay said, how you 3 games under 500 and decide to tank instead of making the team better and building off what you got? Because they got that first round pick that they need to go out there and try to get the best available player in the draft in. And these motherfuckers, look, bro, we just got whooped by the Milwaukee Bucks. Keep getting whooped. Keep getting whooped. The Charlotte Hornets is 1 game back from knocking us out of the play-in. I ain't the only one tired of the play-in, bro. Let the Charlotte Hornets take the 10th seed, and we just fall flat on our face. We already allowed the Indiana Pacers to beat us 3 times. 3 times. Fuck it. Fuck it. Might as well start embracing the tank, bro. It is what it is. Just start embracing it. It is what it is, man. But hey, if anything else, we'll see what's to it, man. But hey, man, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all so much, man. Before y'all get up out of here, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, man. That is it for me. Maybe I'll pop back on later to see how y'all feeling later. But it looks like we got to embrace the tank, bro. I have no rebuttals. See y'all on the next one, man. Peace. Cognac. Gang.